G'day viewers, well, I'm going to autopsy this drill. Got a bit plenty of time left today. I knocked off work early today, so let's pull these screws out and get this thing apart. Lots of commentator and brush residue in there. Look at that, a lot of it. So a voltage tester. There's no point in making a not so cordless drill mod out of this, as Ed did. This hammer mechanism in the gearbox was stuck anyway. It's only a crappy Black & Decker. It's quite a good sized motor though, 18 volt high current motor. That's why it lasted so long. It's a very high current rated motor. Commentator looks alright. It's just the brushes that fell apart. Try and pull the back of this motor off. Undo those tabs and get it off. Have a good close inspection. I may be able to repair it. Not too sure. For some reason the lubrication grease in this, the smell smells like old compressor oil. Using these old Kirby compressors. The oil in there, refrigerant mineral oil in there, smells very similar to the grease that lubricated in that motor. Not that there's much grease left, it pretty much got cooked. Well, one of the com bars is flown off there and jammed up on the brush, which is why it was so hard to turn. All the other four commutators, com bars are intact. Yeah, the current is what made the brushes burn off. The weakest point was the brush holders are the weakest part, so they failed first. So, chunky windings, the windings are okay. There you go, let's pull that brush holder terminal assembly off. Okay viewers, I got this cap here, adapter, that's the motor adapter there. Got that off, but I can't get this bloody drive gear off. I put it on pretty hard. Made a little puller to get that off. It's a Johnson electric motor. Pretty heavy duty little motor. It's a planetary gearbox, very interesting. Very useful. Keep that in one piece. Very interesting how they work. Yeah, it's pretty much gone. Viewers, I got this gear off. Set in the vise like so. That's a magnet holding that, very strong magnet. Got the vise like so. I've got a pin punch smaller than the shaft of the motor. Had it and then just bolted it with a hammer and pushed it through. Look at that. Heavy duty metal drive gear. Can pull this apart now. Yeah, I should have put the camera down because I accidentally hit the switch the camera off in the process of pulling this out. There you go, a little fan inbuilt there. These are actually to balance the motor. That's why I do that. They just cut and drill chunks out to get the motor in balance. Yeah, nice chunky windings. That's why this thing took so much bloody power to kill. Nice big magnets. I've also got this pump, one of the diaphragms off here. A little rubber diaphragm in there, held on by one of these. That clamps it down. There's the oil in there. There's a piston oil ring in there. And that just keeps it all lubricated. And that's the sleeve it sits in, that centres a piston. There's more oil coming out. And there's the valves. I think, if I'm looking at the right way, that's the output side. So the little one, which is this one, is the output valve. Now I think, not in this one, the Comet Sylvan IDS series pumps, the plates, them little plates, they're actually reversible. So if they start pitting, you can swap the assembly around and you have a good set of valves again. This is a suction. It's a suction valve. This is all you hear when the pump going. Here's a little click, 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 and that's the water going through the valves. All brass head. Very heavy, that's how they should be. The latest model of Bird Lady pumps, the body is made of polycarbonate and so is the head. It's all plastic crap, but nothing beats the old brass ones. The diaphragm, I find where the old man put that, because he's the one that took it apart. Let's see, I already put the diaphragm into this bloody thing. Yeah, I've got a heap of spares in the toolbox. I'll just show you what the diaphragm and the soles look like. They just sit in that little ridge there, and that's clamped. That's clamped against here on the outside. So I'll show you what the diaphragm looks like. There's different types. Okay, that's what the diaphragm looks like. That's basically clamped in between there. Sits in there. And that little ridge sits in the top of there. Centres it. And that just sits in there like that. The fart and burping noise, as you can see the valves moving slightly. There's not very much stroke, so that between there, there's probably a maxing out there. So there's not very much stroke in there. It's probably, I can't remember, I think it's about 12 to 15 mil piston stroke. So these don't, not designed for high RPM, these pumps, but low pressure is what they are, and volume. So high pressure and volume is what they're good for. There you go. Quite simple. Thanks for watching.